What's up everybody, this is Mitch Schwartz. Welcome to my basement. Let me show you my golf simulator. All right, so the first thing you'll notice is we went down the stairs to get to the simulator. So this all used to be the same level as the rest of the downstairs. Over there where the screen is actually used to be stairs going down. We ended up getting rid of those and obviously converted this into the golf simulator. The issue was height. So we had about 8 or so feet from the floor to the ceiling. Obviously with my height and my golf swing and potentially up to 3.5, 4 foot club hitting the ceiling. Someone had the idea that it might be easier to cut down into the floor than it would be to raise the ceiling. And so the inspiration kind of took hold and we decided to excavate the floor. So for the actual space itself, we had about 25 feet of depth and about 20 feet of width. We couldn't cut directly down from the main wall. We were at a little bit of risk of the house potentially collapsing in on itself or the garage being so heavy. And so we had to keep about probably 12 to 18 inches on either side. And then there's about 2 feet off the back wall. So the space went from 25 by 20 to about 23 by, let's say, 17 or 16. And so that's kind of what defined the golf simulator space. So design-wise, this is basically all Brooke. She's the one who kind of designs everything in the house, so it made sense that she'd be the one designing this. But she liked the idea of the arc. Definitely feels a little bit more custom, a little bit more built in. The cool thing with having a custom simulator is you can build it to exactly what you want it to be. It was a combination of Brooke, Bob Gilpatrick, our woodworker and our cabinet maker, Tim, our contractor. We were all trying to figure out kind of the best way to make this functional, to kind of keep the width at full 20 feet. And they had the idea to wrap the simulator up the sides. And so the screen would be stuck inside the 16 feet, but the space, the feel of it, we could actually utilize the full 20 feet of width. I also wanted a system that could accommodate lefties and righties. And so the camera system is directly in the middle. The screen's over here, you're using the touch screen. The clubs kind of need to be over here as well. I didn't want them behind me, I didn't want them too far off to the side. So I had the idea of having this kind of area where my clubs are. So we got the cool bag stand. Right now it's my clubs and more of my clubs. And then, I was thinking, well, I'm gonna be down here, I'm gonna be playing. What if a game's on? What if I wanna throw on TV? We had the TV on the left, which is a little bit more oriented for guests being down here. But if you're playing, especially if you're playing by yourself, you don't really want the TV behind you. So then we thought, why don't we put a TV across the way? In terms of the system itself, I ended up going with True Golf. It uses E6 software. It's their own proprietary software, so it runs really fast. It's really user-friendly. And then in terms of actually hitting the ball, these front 2 dots are kind of this front area of where you put the ball. So the camera up above is seeing the club come through. So as the club's coming through, the camera system is looking straight down. It's getting the club head speed, it's getting the club path. As someone who came from baseball, started golf late, very much an over-the-top slice guy, so it's nice to be able to have club path on there, know if you're getting the ball from the inside, something I'm definitely working a lot on. And then in terms of putting, what I really liked about the system, obviously nothing simulates putting outside on grass. You can kind of see everything, you can feel it, there's undulation, all that stuff. But in terms of a home simulator putting system, I really like this. It picks it up right when you hit it. It's really smooth. You can set the green speed to whatever you want. You can set the greens to hard, soft, moderate, all those things. There's a ton of customizable settings in the system. So having that full functionality of being able to hit the drives, hit the irons, hit the longer stuff, and then you get around the greens, you can still chip it, and definitely you can putt it. It's nice to be able to feel like you're playing a full round of golf. So the last element to the golf simulator is this bar top up here. I had the idea, we got a bunch of people over. Realistically, the simulator is only gonna fit maybe 4 or 5 people, depending on whether they're other linemen or not. I wanted to have more seating. You can obviously watch the simulator, you can watch guys play golf, you can watch the TVs. And then the idea with the bar stools as well is it can flip and you can look towards the media side, towards the big screen. So if we had a Sunday and a bunch of football on, I can have a bunch of games going over there. You can sit here, watch the golf, watch the games, just kind of connects the 2 spaces and makes this kind of one larger hangout area as opposed to simulator only over here, media only on the other side. All right, everyone, that's my golf simulator. Hope you enjoyed the tour. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It's time for me to go hit a few more at Pebble Beach. See you next time.